My name is Kristen Thorne. I'm a 5-time Emmy Award-winning investigative true crime journalist, and these are the top 5 true crime stories you're going to want to keep an eye on. I'll be keeping an eye on in 2026. First, Rex Heuermann, the man believed to be the Long Island serial killer. He's been charged with the deaths of 7 women, with killing them and burying their bodies across Long Island decades ago. He is set to go to trial in 2026. Number 2, the Alexander brothers, the luxury real estate tycoons who are now accused by the federal government of sex trafficking. Their lawyers have said nothing that these boys did amounted to sex trafficking. They partied a lot. They certainly were with a lot of women, but they say these women knew what they were getting into. If this case sounds familiar, maybe like Sean Diddy Combs, it is. It's almost the same exact case that the feds are trying to pursue. And in fact, the legal team now representing the Alexander brothers also represented Sean Diddy Combs. Number 3, the case against Matthew Nilo. He's a former New York City lawyer who's been accused of raping 4 women in Boston in the early 2000s. He has maintained his innocence. This case has been really quiet for the last year or 2, and I have a feeling in 26, as both sides continue to argue over some DNA evidence, that we may see some movement on this case. Number 4, the case against Nick Reiner, the man accused of killing Rob and Michelle Reiner, his parents. This is going to be a case that we're going to learn a lot more about in 26, including motive, what led up to this horrific incident in 2025. Not only Hollywood is going to be watching because they knew the Reiners so well, but the entire country, as families really struggle to understand how this happened and why it happened. Number 5, the Raspberry Killer. Zulma Guzman Castro. She lives in Colombia, and she's accused of killing 2 teenage girls by poisoning chocolate-covered raspberries that she gave to them. One of the girls was the daughter of a man that Guzman Castro was allegedly having an affair with. Guzman Castro has been on the run since April and just recently was discovered struggling to swim in a river in the UK and was pulled from the freezing water. We're now learning that this man's wife died from the same metal being in her system in 2021. And we've learned that that husband and some of his sons also tested positive. Guzman Castro has said publicly that she has nothing to do with any of this. This is going to be a really interesting case to watch. And those, my friends, are the 5 true crime stories you should be watching in 2026. I will bring you all the updates here on my social media.